and welcome back to Colouring with Amy. So I thought I would get on and record part 2 of the Colouring in Seasons with Hanna Karlzon and this Bright Summer Nights page, and today I'm going to do this section, I hope. So let's get cracking. So I decided these were going to be pink, and I'm going to use, I've just got to find the colours, Maiden Pink, Dragon set, that's Lady Jane, Maiden Pink, yeah, Maiden Pink, that's quite a nice pinky colour, and then I can darken it up later, I think, with something like Burgundy or Brown Bug, and I may even use a lighter pink, but we're going to do a base layer with Maiden Pink. So I'm using my Black Widow set, and this is Maiden Pink from the Dragon. Don't know if you can see that, probably not. I'll see if I can zoom in a bit. No, you can't see it at all. Yeah, so this is Maiden Pink from Dragon set of Black Widow. So let's get started. So how's everybody doing? We have had, oh, that's not the right thing, these little tendrily bits. I'm going to do orange, I think. So just got to be careful. I know what's tendril and what's flower. So yeah, we've had the most crazy week of weather. I think when I recorded part 1 of this video, which if you haven't watched, I'll put up in the corner so you can find it. I was recording the first part of this on Saturday, Saturday the 16th of July, and at that point it was warm, but we hadn't yet had the crazy heat that we were predicted. So we've been predicted 40 degrees on Tuesday, and so Monday was really hot. That was like 36, and that was bad enough. Luckily my work had said you can work from home due to the intense heat, which is probably a good thing, because I travel on Southeastern and they're like the operator of last resort, and they, you know, if you even remotely get heat on the track, it doesn't run. If you get any leaves on the track, they don't run. If you get any snow on the track, they don't run, or there's severe delays. So it's just worth not going anywhere near them when you have like severe weather conditions. And then apparently my colleagues told me that the air conditioning at my work had also broken. So I'm really glad I did not have to go in the office on Monday, and I didn't have to go in on Tuesday either. And I was actually playing my violin on Tuesday, and I was driving my husband's car, which I don't know how to use the air conditioning in properly. So Tuesday drive wasn't particularly nice, but Tuesday was just, it was so hot. And I think it did top 40 degrees in the UK for the first time, in places like Heathrow, which are normally really boiling. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing a base layer, and I'm leaving these bits at the edges white. So where these bits fold over, I'm probably going to do them a darker pink, and then I'll probably put just a very light pink on the edges. So that's how I'm doing these flowers. So yeah, so it was boiling, and I got home after playing in Canterbury, and I was like, right, what do I wear when I'm in Greece? I put t-shirts and shorts on initially, but then I was like, okay, what do I wear when I'm sat around a swimming pool in Greece? And I was just like, right, I'm just going to wear a cover-up. And that's what I did, and luckily I didn't have any work meetings that afternoon, so I could just get away with wearing the skimpiest amount of clothing possible. But oh my goodness, it was so hot. So hot. And I got to the end of my work day at 5 o'clock, and I just laid on the bed going, oh my god, I don't want to move, I'm so hot. And we basically lived in a bat cave at home that day. We closed all the doors, all the windows, and pulled all the curtains across. All the lights were off, so we literally just in the dark, and as cool as put them in. The house was still absolutely roasting, but it's the best that we could do. Luckily, I'd done most of the cooking at the weekend, so I didn't need to be in the kitchen cooking. We just needed to reheat stuff. I think I would have just crumbled on the floor if I'd had to do that. So that was really, really lucky. But yeah, we survived. And then suddenly, at around 9 o'clock-ish, there was a breeze outside. The bushes were moving. And I was like, open everything! So we opened all the doors and all the windows, and it was just so much better after that. So yeah, we survived. We have survived the week. And then yesterday, I went into work for the first time in 2.5 weeks because of COVID in the house. And the aircon at work still wasn't working. So I got in after walking for about 20 minutes, and that always kind of raises my heart rate. It makes me hot anyway. But then I got in, sat at my desk, and I was like, I just want to be back at home where I have a breeze on my face. So like, aircon wasn't working, so we just had a fan. One fan for an open plan office with 20 people who are normally in. There's only about 6 or 7 people in yesterday. But I was just like, yeah, that's not really going to cut it, is it? A fan that just blows hot air around. So, yeah. So that was fun. But yeah, no, it was nice to be back in work yesterday after 2.5 weeks of not being there. Nice to see everybody in person. So yeah. And today I've been at home. My daughter's currently at school. She's got a disco this evening. It's kind of nearing the end of term for her. Her last day of term is next Tuesday. So we're winding down for the summer and the big summer break, which for us isn't too bad because she only has 4.5 weeks off at summer. A lot of parents have to find 6 weeks of entertainment, but yeah, she breaks up on Tuesday and then goes back on the 1st of September, so it's not too bad. And it's quite nice to have her at home sometimes. I say sometimes, that sounds really bad. It's nice to have her at home. And the routine changes ever so slightly, because we don't have to get up at quite so early to get her in ready for school. So that's quite nice. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that next week. Yeah, I haven't really got much else. I've had my hair cut, I should tell you that. So last time I had my haircut was in January, and I had it cut like up to my shoulders. Kind of kept it quite long, really. And I left it, and the thing is, I felt really bad because I got COVID like the day after my hairdresser had been. And we had a massive conversation about COVID because at that point I hadn't had it. And I literally came down with COVID the day after she'd cut my hair, so I felt really bad. And that's probably why I put off having my hair cut for quite a while, because I felt so bad about it. Right, now I want a darker pink. So for me, this is like a brown bug colour or a burgundy. So I think I'm going to go with burgundy. Burgundy, how sharp is it? It's not too bad. So I'm going to go quite dark near the centre. So here, for instance, I just need sharpening. I can't deal with that. Yes, what was I saying? Oh, I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, so I had my hair cut today. Oh, it feels... I went for something a little bit shorter. Graduated bob. Oh, and it feels so light. So much lighter. It's so nice. It's so nice. And she put this really lovely mousse on it, which just smells absolutely... You can see what I'm doing here. So I'm very darker and then blending it into the... What was it like? Maiden Pink? Maiden Pink, yeah. So yeah, so just darkening it from the centre outwards, just to get the shadows, really. So yeah, had my hair cut, and I've been really looking forward to that all week. And the thing is, my hair really needs to be dyed, so all my greys have come through. So the bottle will be out tomorrow to dye my hair too, so that I'm really excited about. Mainly my roots, the rest of it's fine. So yeah, on Sunday I've got another playing gig, so I can't do it Sunday, so I need to do it tomorrow, which is a bit annoying. So I only just washed my hair today, obviously, having it cut, but that's fine. But then we're going to, my next door neighbour have invited us round for a barbecue tomorrow, so it'd be quite nice to have my hair lovely and dyed, you know, going out and being social with them. So yeah, I'm gonna dye my hair tomorrow, and I can't wait. So yeah, haircut was very much look forward to, and then the dyeing tomorrow is another thing I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, that's kind of my plans. Yeah, so Sunday I am leading a concert. So when you play with an orchestra, there is normally a leader. It's normally in the first violins. There's normally two sections violins. One is for the first violins, and they normally play the tune. And then within that is like a leader of the whole orchestra, and they kind of tune the orchestra up. They're always like, when you see them on television, the leader always comes and laughs and gets a bow and etc. So I am doing that on Sunday. I'm leading an orchestra, but it's an amateur orchestra, so it's no concert. It's a play day where we all come together and play some fabulous music. We're playing some Schubert, we're playing some Beethoven, and we're doing Beethoven 3, which, if you don't know it, is just an amazing symphony. So yeah, that's what I'm doing on Sunday, but it's meant to be quite warm again on Sunday. They're predicting like 28 degrees. So that's going to be, and we're playing in this very small village hall, which won't have air conditioning. We'll be absolutely roasting, and there'll be lots of us all being very physical, and there'll be lots of brass instruments blowing lots of air down their instruments, and wind instruments for that matter. So that's going to be fun on Sunday. But you know, it'll be fun seeing everybody, so I'm not complaining too much, and it's money, which is always welcome. So, but there's a lovely pub opposite, but I'm going to try and avoid it because it's quite expensive. But last time I was really wanting something sweet. We used to play in a really fabulous place in Surrey called Ripley, and they had a really fabulous coffee shop just down the road with amazing cakes, and the sandwiches used to be great. So I used to go there at lunchtime, but now we've moved halls. They don't have a coffee shop like that in this village that we play in now, so I can't have amazing cakes and sandwich. I'm a bit partial to cake. I had such cravings for cake. So that's the dark bit. Now I want a very light pink now, which is probably going to be ice cream. Ice cream. Oh, I love ice cream too. Listen to me talking about food. I'm going to make you all hungry. No, I love cake. I'm very, very bad for cake. I need to stop the cake. So I'm just, yeah, so I've started on these outer bits now where the whites are. So it's very, very light pink, so you can't even probably see it, but I'm going to blend it into the Maiden, and then I'll put another layer of Maiden Pink on. And then I'm going to go full orange in the tendrils inside. Probably a bit of an orange and yellow, so completely contrasting colour with the pink. But as we said with this page, it's going to be very bright, very colourful page, which is, you know, summer. And that's what summer conjures up for me. I'd love to hear what summer conjures up for you. So yeah, what have you all been up to? I'd like to hear what you've all been up to. Are you breaking up for summer? Have you got any summer holiday plans? We've already had our summer holiday, but I might see if we can go and do an overnight somewhere. That'd be quite nice. Yeah. Let's see if we can go do an overnight somewhere near us, or we'll just have some nice beach days, really, if it's warm enough. But the thing is, when it's warm, everybody flocks to the beach. Then you have to try and wrestle with everybody else with these tiny squares of beach, which is just not my idea of fun. I'm doing a lot of off-camera stuff today, I'm so sorry. Right, so then I'm just going to put in now another layer of Maiden Pink. There we go, that's intensified that colour quite a lot now. And just blend it into that ice cream colour. Blend it into the burgundy. Yes, that looks lovely. So yeah, I'd like to do some more beach days, I think. That'd be nice. We haven't really done the beach very much this year. It's just petrol's so expensive there, and we don't live really, really close to a beach, so I have to think about that. But they are saying petrol's meant to be coming down. They've said wholesale it's gone down or something. So it's whether that's going to be reflected at the pumps by the supermarkets. And a lot of people are saying it should be, but we've yet to see that, I think, because I think I paid £1.87 yesterday. 187.7 a litre, which, you know, when you certainly didn't fill up my car, that's for sure. So that's what I paid yesterday, and I put some money in it. I had to have my car fixed this week. It was a dodgy crankshaft position sensor. Dr. Google actually got it right about what the problem was. I couldn't believe it. There was two problems coming up. Either a dodgy dodgy steering sensor, which would mean the whole steering column coming off and being very, very expensive, or it was the crankshaft sensor, and I was very fortunate that it was the crankshaft sensor. So yeah, my normal garage I took it to 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks, and I was like, well, I can't drive it like it is, so I drove my husband's car. But I managed to get it into the local garage. So I think I may have told you this on Sunday, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. But yeah, that was all fixed on Wednesday, so that was really fabulous, and the garage were really great. Didn't charge me anything extra, were bang on quote, didn't tell me I needed any extra work, so, you know, they were only 10 minutes down the road, so it was kind of really convenient. So I'm going to see if I can utilise them again. If I have a problem, may not go to my kind of main dealer anymore, which is a bit sad because I've been going to them for a long time. But you know, when you've got to wait 2.5 weeks for your car to be fixed, it's like, because my husband's car's a bit of a monster, and it scares me a little. You know, you just get used to driving something that you're used to, and I've had my car for a long time. There's probably something to be said for me to actually just get a new car, but yes, that's not going to happen anytime soon. So, yeah. Got my car fixed. That was a relief. I have to say that was a relief. Yeah, I'm nearly finished with these flowers. And they look really pretty. I really like this Maiden Pink colour. Might have to go over, do a bit more blending with the pale pink. But, yeah, I really like the Maiden Pink. I'll have to see what the time is in a minute, because I've got to go and pick my daughter up from her disco. But I've really been enjoying, oh, sorry, off camera. Really been enjoying doing this colour along with you. Had some nice comments, so they're going to pick up seasons and have a go. Always nice to hear. Right then, so yeah, I'm just going to go back over some of that with the pale pink, just to blend it out a bit even more. If you can see that. Oh, I love these black widows in this book. I really do. And then I've got to do these dark bits on the flower as well. I've also got to think about the bud colours, I suppose. These bits, yeah. Right, And I'm just going to put the darker bits on the edges here. They fold over. They probably should be left white, but I don't like doing it like that. And then I'm going to do the tendrils. I don't know if to do them sparkly though, to be honest. I could do, no, I'm going to do them in pencil and then I might put some stickles on at the end. Yeah, I'll probably do that. So I want to get the brightest possible orange so that I've got a lovely contrast. Oh, I'm so looking forward to finishing this page. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it turns out. I'd love to see yours. If you want to send me your pictures, I think my email address is on my channel page. If you want to send me your pictures, I'd love to see them. See how yours turned out. Okay, so that's that bit. I'm just going to put all my pencils away. Oh, I like that colour combo. That's that one. Now I want an orange, which I think is going to be carrot. I just need to find carrot. What is that one? That one is serpent. Well, I definitely don't think it's that one. I need to go a bit further this way. Is carrot is a skin one? That might be that one. Yep, there's carrot. I think I've ever used this one. Oh, I've missed a... I have missed a fold in the flower. There we go. You probably saw that and was screaming at the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go very dark at the roots of this, and then lift off towards the ends, and then probably put a little bit of yellow at the ends. And then I've just got a new stickles which will look fabulous on this. It's called Starburst, I think. So I'm going to put some stickles, I think, on this as well. And that'll bring up, oh look, I did that the wrong colour. And that'll bring up, makes that nice, just middle, stand out a little bit more, which I think would be pretty. What do you think? I quite like it. So I want a yellow then. What yellow shall I do? I quite fancy Aztec Gold. I like the Aztec Gold in this set. Oh yeah. It's just a very vibrant yellow, the Aztec Gold. It looks very pretty. That's a very vibrant flower, but that's exactly what I wanted. There we go. And then no, I've forgotten to do today. So that, I'm just going to zoom you out so you can see. That is the flowers. I probably should just do these greeny bits. So I'm going to just use the colours that I did the other day, which I think was peppermint, which I need to find. Yeah, peppermint. And then I put some opal green, I think, so I'm going to use the same. Just going to do, sorry, zoom you in again. So I'm just going to do these bits peppermint and then probably just put some opal green in like the shadows and stuff. And that'll be lovely. And then that's that section done that I wanted to show you today for part 2. And then we'll probably go on to, might do this bit next, or these little flowers. Yeah, we'll see where we get to. If you want me to do it quicker and break it up into less parts, that's absolutely fine. Just let me know what your preference is, or whether you like it to be in smaller chunks. But that's kind of how I approach a colouring page, is chunking chunking it out is what I call it, so I know where I am, know which parts I'm working on at which point, if that makes sense. So that's that. Oh, I think this is going to look pretty once it's done. I do love these kind of pages where you can just go to town with your imagination and what things come up for you when you talk about summer, and it's just nice sometimes to go with your imagination, because I find that when I work in Kirby Roseanne, and especially in Fragile World, I'm often just wanting to be really, really, especially with the animals, I'm like, well, what do they look like in real life? And I'll go with the realism and things. And I'm kind of sticking that way a little bit here, my leaves are green. But I have challenged myself and gone and done a picture and gone, right, no leaves, no green leaves, all pink. All the colours on this page are going to be pink and purple. There we go. I'll zoom you out again so you can have a look. Oh, there's a beetle on there. So that is those flowers. So I'll be chunking it out. So I'll do these flowers next, and then these flowers, and then these two big ones, and then we'll do the bottle. So there's probably going to be quite a few parts to this video, so I hope that's okay. But that's it for today. So the colours I used were Maiden Pink, Burgundy and Ice Cream, and then I used Peppermint Green and Opal Green for just the buds and things around there, and then the orange was Carrot and Aztec Gold. So yeah, but I will put all that in the comments. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.